Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of, I guess now it's Elmcreek. Um, yeah. It's September. Nice September morning. It's quiet, you know. Check the sales on my phone. Today we have this trailer for 40% off and a Class Oxyon on sale, which is tempting even though we don't need it. That's the thing. I would love to buy this. Don't get me wrong. It's 57% off. That's a good deal. Now it's used. It's gonna need some work. But today I need to purchase a roller. But the problem is I don't have one, and we need to roll our fields to prep them for. Because if I get on my map here, it should say. It should say needs rolled. Yeah. Okay, so these are fertilized. I'm not sure if it needs needs rolled or not, but I know these are gonna need these are gonna need rolled because these are what they own. They need rolled. I'm not sure if they're ready to harvest. We could check. He gave me this because this map tells me everything that's going on. This needs cultivated for one. We'll probably be doing that today. These stubble tillage. Yeah, so I guess that means they need cultivated, I guess. I don't know. Probably. I want to assume. Field number 7 is withered. This is ready to harvest, though. What was field number 7? Ah, it was canola, so it looks like he lost some canola here. I'm not sure if I could turn withering off. I don't know if that's a problem. Anyway. I'm gonna assume with the cultivator I have, I don't need to roll it in order to get seeds into the ground. Because this cultivator seems to be doing the job fine. But I don't know. One of his fields are ready to harvest, and he did call me this morning saying, "Come over here, I have some jobs for us to do." So guess we gotta do it, so might as well go do it. So we're gonna figure out here in the next few days what needs to be done. We'll figure it out. I think, if I'm not wrong, I'm pretty sure here on my menu, this month is the month for wheat, and yeah, September and October is the month for that. So canola, yeah, it's September, so his crop's been withered. So yeah, we'll be doing a lot of work for him, but we need to do some of the work for me as well. So yeah. The problem is that, you know, as soon as every field's done, he had a mixed crop. So yeah, we're gonna need. He's got a lot of work that needs to be done, and I do too, because I want to get some wheat in the ground. So I'm thinking I will cut to when we get there. And yeah, I'll see you guys at his farm. Alright, so we're pretty much here. I'm pretty sure it's field number 8 that needs harvested. No, it's the field beyond that. But he's told me he will get the... I guess this is the pinnacle. He said he's out of town today, but he's texting me, telling me everything I need to do. But, yeah, no, his truck's still there. Yeah. He went out with his wife. His wife's car, I guess, was parked in there, and yeah, I don't even know, honestly. He just said he's out of town, or not at the farm at least. He didn't specify. I'm just gonna say he's out of town. But we're gonna get attached here and get down to the field, because it is a very nice field of... Pretty sure it's the sorghum that's ready to harvest, and the soybeans are still growing. Yeah, sorghum. When does soybeans harvest? Okay, so soybeans are in October, November, so we'll be harvesting. We're gonna be doing a lot of work here. I told him if I can, like, bring my seeder down and come to his multi-filling station. He said that was fine. Totally fine. He doesn't care. Just as long as, you know, I pay, I guess. I don't know. I'm getting paid $350 an hour, which is crazy. I know. But we need to get this stuff rolled to prep for seeding, which actually, now that I think about it, we don't need to do that, so we can get straight into seeding as soon as we can. Now, I do know this, there is a truck that goes around that does deliver, so I think we're going to try to get a delivery from him with some seed and fertilizer. He has like a skid steer. I don't know, I think it's one of the shop workers, I want to assume, so... This is the biggest field they own. I don't think we'll be working at it, Eddie. He said we're just going to stick to the small fields just for me. So, yeah. And a lot of this stuff is going to get done off camera, as, you know, this is an active farm. So a lot of things are going to get done off camera. It's not my farm where I'm the only one really working it. There's a couple people that work on it. Him, me, and, you know, a few other guys. Not many, but a few. I really parked the trailer weird. Anyway. But yeah. There's only a few that work here, so... And work's getting done all the time. Just for today, I'm the only one, so, yeah. I don't know what he's gonna do with this, but probably keep it, sell it, I don't know. Just depends, I guess. But, yeah. I hope that's supposed to be the way it is. Grow ready to harvest. This is sorghum. This is harvested, right? I gotta make sure, because this is my first time harvesting sorghum? Yeah, that's harvested. Alright, I was gonna say. I was gonna get really, really scared that I was doing something wrong. Thankfully, I'm not. Oh, that drink was so good. Yeah, he said I don't have to get everything. I know I say that, but... he told me to save this, because you never know when you're gonna need it, so, yeah. But, yeah, it's... Great, I'm missing a lot. But, yeah, this is a pretty nice field, I must say. But we have a lot of work to do, and I don't want to keep you guys waiting on a very long video. But I'm going to be filming this entire day, so we're going to have a lot of work to do. So this could be a long episode, so bear with me on that. We're going to get a lot done today. So, I'm going to start a time-lapse now. Wow, there is a car. Okay, time-lapse, go. Alright, so we just finished the first full grain tank. I think this thing holds, tells me right here, 9,300 liters. So we need to get to the pinnacle and unload. So I think I have to turn this on to use all the hydraulics, which makes sense. Yep. There we go, get the pipe out. It should be fine. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna go run and get the Mac Pinnacle with the trailer, and I will be back with you guys. So, yeah, let's go get it. In the Mac here, first time actually driving this. Looks like a 12 speed. Yep, 12 speed. Awesome. Ooh, sharp turn there. It's got the gold dog on her. Nice interior, too. We're going to this field, so we're just going to cut this way. I didn't see this entrance at first. This is where we'll be taking it to. I don't know what he's going to do with this, like, area right here. I would think he could use it, but I don't think so. The white fence is very nice. Too, by the way. There we go. Perfect. And this truck is very, very nice. Now, to have the stuff come out, we need the engine to turn on. So, we need to make sure we are over the front bay. Let's put it in reverse R2. Gotta press R2 to do that. Put her in first. Yeah, we'll keep her on. Why not? We'll turn this thing on and turn the combine on, I guess. And actually, we'll shut her down. She doesn't have to be on. So, oh, these look like apples, but it's sorghum. Lovely. Now, I do know that we get everything, like harvesting. He says I'm going to do a little bit of everything. And eventually I'll buy the farm. So, yeah. If I ever win the lottery, that will be crazy to do. I wouldn't believe it one bit, don't worry. Yeah. Alright, let's get going now that we're empty. Yeah, I'm not sure the best month that this stuff sells, and we can always check. Why not? Let's check. This sorghum best sells in. I passed it. Sorghum. Well, we could make. Don't think we can. Looks like it best sells in January. That's not far. It's only September. So, I have heard plans of him selling this farm in near future with equipment. So we'd own all equipment. We'd own pretty much everything. Yeah, it's crazy. You know. Now, that doesn't mean we're not selling, that we wouldn't sell the other farm. We would buy this farm and use it as our own. Now, I would probably sell Field 10 just because I don't really want it. I know it makes sense to own it. Maybe I'll lend it off to people. Or just not use it. I don't know. We'll probably, like, give it to someone to use for the year. And get money out of it, you know? Like, maybe, I don't know. But it's nice getting a good income with 350. But the guy's moving soon. Probably selling the farm is what he said. He said he hates to do it. This farm has been with him for his entire life. He bought it off a big generation farm. Well, not really big. Second generation farmer who didn't want to be in the game anymore. He's getting ready to retire. Didn't have children to do it. He was an only child as well, so he had no choice but to sell it. So, sucks for him, but it's okay because this farm is doing very well and is actually doing pretty good as we speak. So, no worries at all. It just sucks. He forgot, because if I would have known yesterday, I would have harvested that crop for him. Probably off camera, but, you know, get that out of the way so it doesn't wither. But there's, well, I'm only recording 2 days in each month, but they're all very busy days, I guess, I don't know. But, there's only 2 days in each month in the game. Yeah, he's, you know, he's only doing that, so, yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and hop into a time-lapse now and just finish up this field here. I'm gonna talk to you guys when the field is officially done and what he asked us to do next. So, let's get to the time-lapse here. coming up to the end of the harvest here. That was a very quick field, didn't take us that long, about an hour I would guess. Not bad. About 30,000 liters of sorghum here. He said he just wants me to store it for now. Just depends, so. But we're going to store it, and we're going to take the tractor back. He said all fields that have been cultivated, get them rolled. So that does not include field number 10. We aren't doing that one. Someone else is. So, yeah. So if I look on the thingy correctly, we have a couple fields to look at. I believe we have cultivated. We have pretty much anything that's been cultivated besides this. This does, well, part of 4 field will need rolled. Field 2, 5, and 6 do need rolled. And then in the next episode, he'll probably want us to do this and this, cultivate it and roll it. This is not our duty. This is his. He likes doing this field. That's like the only field he works on, he says. Just because of the satisfaction of it, it's the biggest field, and he likes working in big fields. He gets workers to do the rest of them, but you'll see it getting it used up in, so yeah. Once this get done, we will go ahead and fold her up. And we will head back to the farm. Should be folding in, yep. Good, good, good. Now we can go put this back on the header. Now I've ordered the seed and fertilizer, so that stuff should be on the way. So that's good. I really put that on there crooked. I should fix that. But yeah, that should be there when we get back, and it'll be there when we get rolled. Maybe it'll be there getting unloaded, I don't know. The dude drives a Mack Anthem. It's the guy, it's one of those guys at the dealership. I don't even know who they are. Nice people though, I must say. We will be looking at a lot of stuff here in the next few weeks, because I am in need of a harvester right now. And we're going to be doing wheat, so I'm looking at getting a Deutz farm, but that's a lot of money. So if we were to buy this farm, we would have this, but we're not right now. This farm is not up for sale currently. It's gonna be up for, he said he's gonna have a couple more years to do that. But he's out over at the next town. I don't know where it is. I don't know. But he's out at the next town getting more white fencing, and a lot of it. He's bringing back trailer loads of it. He's getting more fence to bring all the way around to where we just were. So he's getting a lot of fencing, and it's a lot. So be prepared. It probably costs thousands of dollars for all of this fencing, because this is a lot of fencing. Some of it unnecessary, I believe. But if he likes it, that's good enough to me. Because, I mean, let's be fair. It looks pretty good. Some areas I disagree. Like that fence around that tree, particularly that one. But otherwise, I could care less. I'm gonna back this up here. Get a nice angle. Boom. Alright, then I'm gonna go get the pinnacle. And I will, do that. So let's go get the pinnacle. Alright, so we've got the pinnacle here. Put her in 12th gear, Very nice truck, I must say. Very nice truck. Now, we need to, do some things. So we need to take this back and roll the field. Then he said, we're good for the day. We're not good for the day. We need to back this thing up. Put her in R2, see if we can get her off. Yeah, I forget. He needs to, get rid of some of this fencing. It's not wide enough, unless I'm just not taking the wide turn. Put her in 4th here, see if I can get her her a little more room. There we go. It's a little steep here, so I'm hoping we can make it up this incline without getting her stuck. I think we should be fine. Just touches, that's good. What's not good is I did not line this up at all. That is terrible. What the heck? Alright, come on. Put her in fourth. Climb. There we go. Gas it! Alright, sort of. Both are over it. Good, good. Yeah, we'll let it do that. Unload. Should say it's going down. And oh wow, we got Wi-Fi in here. How about that? Magic. Yeah, ain't this a new truck? Alrighty, let's empty the other side. Or I end up running away with it. Alrighty, there we go. Perfect. Let's make sure I take another wide enough turn. Perfect. I think I got it. Nice. Good, good, good. Alright, anyway, we are supposed to be rolling this. It smells like a dead stink bug, probably because I really just killed one, because it landed on my head, and boy, those bugs are retarded, just like you. Psych, because you guys are not retarded for watching my videos. Who would call their viewers retarded? Not me. Only trash YouTubers have like 50 subs or something like that. I don't know. I'm just saying stuff. I'm kidding. Any of you guys are watching are not retarded, but the stink bugs are. So don't worry. Stink bugs are retarded, and that smells really bad. Ugh. Anyway, let's see if I can get this thing backed up. Now I don't know what he uses to roll with. If I'm not wrong, that should be enough for the medium tractor right here. Yeah. Perfect. That's just enough. We can use it. We can use it, but yeah. There, get it straightened out there. Perfect. Nice, nice. There we go. All right. Oh, try not to hit his truck with another truck, and I'm stuck on something. Not sure what though. That's dumb. Oh, don't hit my truck now. Can't do that. That would definitely not be good. I don't know what I was hitting. Those branches should have been able to get hit unless he concreted them or something. Let's see why he should. He did. Alright, that should be good. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, now we need to get in here, because the roller will be in there. Alright, 7010, let's see if she'll start up. This is the ABC tractor, if I remember correctly. Now we gotta put her in range number 4, so we can go fast. Now we gotta put her in, we'll go negative C. Alright, now this is hard to do. Shifting gears, trying to zoom out for you guys. There's his multi-filling station. Very handy thing to have. They come in and fill it every Tuesday, so. Alright, now we need to get to this field right here. This is the first field that needs rolled. Ow! That hurt. Alright. Ooh, wow. This thing is so much bigger than I would have thought. Holy shoot. Oh yeah, that's a good sized tool right there. Now, I'm not sure what exactly how fast it goes when working with it, but I know it's a huge tool. So that's good enough for me, right? Alright, let's put her down and boom. I think we can just reverse with it, right? Sweet. Alright, let's put her in E. And let's just do a giant rolling time lapse here. So let's go into this. And we're pretty much done with everything here for the day. I never got a notification from my phone saying that the seeds and stuff arrived. Sadly, they didn't. I know, like, that really sucks, because I was really looking forward to the seeds and fertilizer being there. But, oh well. But we do need to go home and wait for that order to come in, so we can plant today, so I can get the wheat into the ground, so we can harvest it in the late spring or early summer, wherever it grows, wherever, you know, you guys know what I mean, I'm sure. So, we're gonna put the roller back where we found it, and the tractor back where we found it. Anyway. Oh. Boy. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna do it for this farm for the day. We aren't done for the episode. Not yet. We will be here in a little bit, though. As soon as we're done sowing at my farm, we're gonna be done for the day. But I'm trying to do some longer videos, you know, 20 to 35-minute videos, you know, just do some longer ones. Get more stuff done in them, unlike Ravenport, where almost nothing was done in each episode, or a little amount of something got done. Yeah, we don't want that in this series. We're gonna get a lot done because there's a lot of farm to tend to, you know. Guess we should put it in neutral. It's forever. Not a bad tractor. I really, really like it. I left my truck in 6th gear. How about that? Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and drive back to the farm and see if my seed was delivered. Hopefully it was. I'm not sure if it is. To be honest, I'm not even sure what kind of truck he drives. So it's hard to tell, honestly. It really is, but I don't know. We should be getting $350 an hour. I don't see that. It's been a couple hours. It should be coming into my account every hour. He said, like, every hour of the day, working or not, he says he's giving me $350 an hour. Which is really generous if you think about it. No other person would do that. Except for him, because, you know, this is a rich farm. It might not look like it, but it is. Very nice guy, though. I love the dude. He's really kind. Probably one of the nicest people I've ever met. So, but yeah, I'm really liking Elmcreek so far. It's a nice neighborhood, I should say. Probably one of the nicest places I've ever been to. So, listen to that pupper roar. Oh yeah. Let's slow down and see if our seed came. I told him where to leave it if he even arrived, and he's not even here yet. How about that? I'm going to be seeing if I can get a new house. Get this one tore down and get a new one. I don't know. Kind of weird to say, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to go inside and wait to see if, you know, if he arrived. So I'll be back with you guys when he gets here. Alright, so the guy just got here. It looks like they have 2 seed pallets and 2 fertilizer pallets, what I ordered. I've already paid. That guy is just... whoa. Okay, anyway, I already paid. I prepaid. I think it was a total cost of $1,100 for delivery, and the costs for all 4 pallets. It's got a very nice skid steer and a very nice step deck, and a very nice max super liner. Alright. Alright, well, I'm gonna let this guy get unloading. Oh, unstrap this stuff down. Unstrap this stuff down, I guess. So we can get it off. I'm gonna let him get this unloaded where I want it. And then, oh dear. I'm gonna go chase this deer while he does this. I'll see you guys whenever I return. Alright, so we got it unloaded, all 4 pallets. 2 seed, 2 fertilizer right here. Like I said, $1,000, $100, $200, something like that. He's got his skid steer all loaded up. Oh, forgot to strap it down for him. That'll be nice, because he just unloaded 4 pallets and brought him here. Very nice truck, though, so I'll let him get on his way, but, for now, we're gonna get seating. But first, I'm gonna have a quick lunch, so I'll see you when I'm back. Just got back from my lunch. Very short lunch break. Now, we need to make sure that September and October, right now we are in September, I think that's what that blue line means. We can plant wheat, barley, canola. We cannot plant oats, though. But we're just doing wheat, you know, just a winter wheat. Why not? So we'll get these things into the seeder, and, yeah. Let's get in the old 4755. We'll start her up here. She'd start right up. Just what I thought. Put her in -4 here. Oh yeah, she's already attached. How about that? Put her in, I think that's 15th gear. She has a lot of gears if you didn't notice. Oh. Strange deer. Some deer around here are a different breed if you didn't know. Very interesting, to say the least. Yeah. Alright, let's get the fertilizer in here. Oh, wow, it's taking a lot. It's a good thing I bought 2 pallets of fertilizer and seed. Not that I'm going to need all of this, but you never know. You're better to come prepared than not, so... I'm going to put it in reverse now. Can I get the other one? Alright, we'll do a circle then. Actually, if I can. Put it in reverse. There we go. These tractors, like, they act a little weirder. Alright. we're gonna need to bring her up here, back her up a little bit. Oh, that's an incline. Alright. We're fine. We're good. Alright, it's... Come on, don't jackknife. Good, 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 good. Oh, that's a guy. You might want to move there, sir. Jeez, why do people walk these trails for absolutely nothing? Ooh, it's nature. Do you not go outside enough? Is that your problem? Anyway. I think we should unfold it. Perfect. Now, this is a 6-meter cedar, from what I was told. We should be on wheat, if I'm not wrong. Should be on wheat. We are on wheat? I can't tell. It's not telling me. Does the cedar only do wheat? That's my question. Okay, it can do more than just wheat. But... Oh, it's because they have to turn it off. Duh. Yeah, so it's on wheat. That's good. Alright. We want wheat. So... let's place it down and... get seeding. There we go. That's a pretty color. Ah, yes. This is a very nice tractor. This is a very good setup. Whoever owned this farm last had a pretty good setup going, so... Not mad about the current one. It's pretty good, by the looks of it. What gear should I be in right now? That's 4th. What about 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th? 10th's our working gear, right? Yeah, we'll do 10th. 10th should be good. Reverse 1. Alright, that'll do. Now go back into 10th. Manual transmissions on these in this game is a little harder than it looks to me. I gotta keep pressing buttons, so... Not a bad setup. I like this. Let's get into a time lapse. And just like that, the time lapse is over, and both fields are sown, seeded, both with wheat, and are fertilized very nicely. So, hopefully before harvest season, which should be soon, it should be around, should be wheat harvest season, July, August, so in about a year this will be ready to harvest. That gives us plenty of time to hope that a harvester goes on sale in the used section for us to buy, so that I can actually have the harvester on this farm instead of you having to borrow my boss's farm combine. It also saves us the time of driving it here because that thing is slow. I'm not sure why this farm didn't have a harvester. Maybe they borrowed one off an old friend and they just don't have it anymore. I don't know. We won't know. But that's going to do it for today. I don't know how long this video is going to be. Hopefully it's going to be at least half an hour long. That's what I'm hoping. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys want longer videos like this one, hopefully, if it's longer, or if you just want me to stick to the 15 to 25-ish minute videos, or if you guys want me to switch to the 25 to 35 minute videos. It just depends on what all I have to do that day in the farm. But I hope you guys enjoyed episode 2 of Elmcreek, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.